Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. We're back to harvesting oats this afternoon. We got our T8 behind us with a baler, class tractors over there with the trailer, fully empty, ready to take in any oats that we can harvest. On the lower plateau on the west side, we got the Case Quad Tech going away cultivating the cotton field. And yes, we have a root crop harvester. He is harvesting sugar beet, and our Volvo truck is down there with the trailer, ready to unload whenever I get a chance and bring it over to the sugar power plant. Yeah, the sugar factory. It's over by the power plant. To the sugar factory and top that off when we can. And that is pretty much what we're going to be doing today. Just try to harvest a couple of these oat fields, try to get done what we can do. And before the evening hours, we will check the price on sugar and bread, as we know it's pretty good right now. Is the prices are pretty much what we left last episode. Wow. Words. So if I can sell a little bit more and maybe get, like $1 million in a bank account, that means we can pay off like $900,000 off the loan. And you take that what we paid off the day before in game, which was like $650,000. That means in 2 days we paid off $1.5 million, which is pretty good. Seeing that, what are we at? Like $38.5 million left to go. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, meaning where our loan interest is, under $100,000 per night, which would be good. Because our property income per day is like 60 grand? I think it's like 60 grand. So, if I can get the loan interest down that far, our property income alone will help pay for our loan interest. But we got a ways to go to get that far, but the first 80 episodes or whatever took us to pay off like $10 million. And now the money is starting to come in. Especially now that we got like 3 horse paddocks on the go. In a day or so, we should have like another $400,000 from 1 horse paddock. And then like 4 or 5 days from now, we'll have that has 16 horses in it. Is that right? Yeah, it's like 16 horses at $800,000. So it's all looking pretty good. Yeah, so right now I'm just kind of focused on these oat fields that have been sitting here forever. It seem like they've been sitting here forever. With all the horses that we have, it's time that we harvest the oats and at least have them in store somewhere. That would be good to be able to feed our horses. So yeah, I want to get some of these oats harvested so I can turn these fields around and put a crop in here that we can harvest and actually sell. We don't need wheat for the chickens. We don't need any more oats for the horses. Hay is something that I could possibly do, and our grass field is ready for harvest. So I got to decide, do I want to do silage bales or do I want to make more hay bales? Because we do have 200 cows, so making Total Mix rations, we do need hay for Total Mix rations mixer. And of course, the horses do require hay as well. But that's every 10 days. We're not playing with seasons on here. So we do have plenty of food for now. But in the future, I guess when it comes time to cutting the grass, which will probably be next episode, I think is probably something we'll be doing. I think I'll just have to get the price, see what the barns is taking for silage. If the price is good, we'll probably make silage. If the price is not good, I'll probably just make hay and leave that in storage somewhere. But this is the first of 2 fields that we will get done today. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to jump on down, probably like 5 or 6 times to unload our beet harvester, seeing that he's already 80% full. So while that, no, because he's only 80% full. Yeah, well, it's not a big deal. He'll just have to sit there until I'm ready. So probably after we get done with this field right here. So right now we're just putting all these oats in the silo up here. And then if I ever get a moment, I'll bring the Volvo truck up with the trailer and we will grab all the oats. Now I'm actually thinking about, because that trailer's not expensive, so like the trailer that we're using in Hazard County, I could almost haul 240,000 liters with that trailer, which would be nice. But since this silo up here only holds 100,000, since our trailer only can hold 90, that's most of it. So part of me is thinking I should buy that trailer and swap out the one that we have. but really the one we have is suitable enough for what we're doing here. Now if I put a silo extension on up here, which I think I can do, it might be beneficial to us, but I'm trying not to spend money. I'm trying to earn money and pay off our debt. We also have a good amount of wood chips, and if we do get a little bit of time today, we'll probably hop into the tree harvester and cut down some trees up at the tree farm. I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, but when I brought the T8 up with the baler, I did bring up the wood chipper, and I did happen to cut all the stumps that I knew of up at the tree farm. So is that bird going to land on my harvester? What's he doing? Maybe he wants to oat grain in here. Yeah, so all the stumps are cut up there. So, but I need to get to some trees cut, so it's working overnight. So if I can get like 4 or 5 trees cut today, that's kind of what I'd like to do. Because we're not making a lot of wood chips on the wood chips itself, but you know, I own that land. There's trees there. I got the wood chipper down now, so I might as well try to keep that running as much as I can to bring us into cash. It's all about the money. But I'm having fun doing it now. At the beginning, I had fun. It's like, oh, $55 million loan. This will be fun trying to pay it off. We'll get a good start, and it just took forever just to get the first few $1 million paid off. And then it seemed like a struggle just to even get any money paid off because I was buying factories and adding horse paddocks. But those factories and horse paddocks will pay off in the long run, and we're starting to see the fruits of the labor. Yeah, so once I get this field done, we'll hop on down. We'll take care of the sugar beet harvester, run over to the sugar factory, make sure it should have more than enough in it. But I need to get over there because the way that thing makes sugar, I'm pretty sure all the pallet areas are full. So I have to move them over. I also did go over to the vineyard and brought the grapes over to the alcohol. I'm not really sure what that place was called. The winery. There we go. Words will come to me eventually. Yeah, so I went over to the winery, bought them over there. Yeah, so if there's a great demand for the wine at some point, we can sell that. I got about maybe 7 pallets, 8 pallets, something like that. And since I'm right here, we'll go ahead and unload into the trailer once again. Swing our Axion around, drive on to our neighbor's property a little bit. Part of me keeps thinking I should buy more land up here and expand the fields. But the smaller fields gives us a chance to work them together. The big fields down below in the lower plateau, those are pretty much time-lapse fields. I can't, it takes me like 45 minutes just to harvest one of those fields or something. So it's that would be like the entire video of me just harvesting a field, which we could do. But I can't spend a whole video just doing one field. We need to kind of keep the pace moving on this map if we're going to pay off the rest of our $39 million loan or whatever it is. But yeah, last episode we paid off part of the loan, and we got the loan below $110,000 of interest per night. So I'm hoping to get it below. Can I get it below 105? 105 would be good. It looks like one more pass in this field. I know this has said this a few times, but every time I work in this field right here, I always have flashbacks to FS17, working in this field and having the chicken placeable area down. I think we had like 4,000 chickens in there. We used to always go down and sell like 10,000 eggs at a time. Oh, I'm not going to get this done in one pass, am I? Come on, suck it all in. Don't make me turn around and come back with the rest. It's funny, the more and more I play Farming Simulator, of course I play it a lot now, making videos, but in 17, before I started making videos, really, I used GPS a lot, and now I don't want to say hardly ever use GPS. If I get too bored working on a big field, I'll swap on GPS if I'm doing it, but not that often. Alright, so while they're unloading, and of course I almost know, no, he's facing the correct way, I can just drive underneath him. Yep, so there's a Case Quadratech. He's doing the cotton field to get rid of the cotton stalks. And once I get done with the sugar beet field, I kind of need to plow this field. The Fendt track, I'll probably use the John Deere to plow this field, while the Fendt tractor is spraying some pig slurry down in the cotton field for a stage of fertilization. And then after I get done plowing this one, the Case Quad can go over here and cultivate it. And then the Fendt can come over and keep that process going and put it down a stage of fertilization. So when we seed, we're all done fertilizing. And then the only thing we have to do with the fields is weed the fields. And the reason why I leave weeding on is because I can take contracts for weeding. But since we're only doing contracts in 2 fields, I probably could turn off weeds. They are a little bit of a nuisance, but to me it adds a little bit more to the game, so why not? Drive right through our cotton field. I don't think the sugar factory is going to take, probably take 2/3 of this, or maybe 60,000 liters of sugar beets. And then the rest will go into our silo right over here by the hog barn. See, the bakery is not full of pallets, so good there. We are almost full here, so what we'll do is, as I'm unloading, we'll come over here, use our He-Man strength. And just move these out of the way so more can keep spawning, because right now sugar is going for 1,000 per. So each one of these is worth $4,000. Nope, get out of here. Superman strength that we have. And how full is that? That's at 2,000, so we'll leave it there. I'm not going to squeeze through there. I'm too fat. Okay, it took all... So I was out of sugar beet apparently, because it took all 90,000 liters. Alright then. Let me turn around like this. And get the truck and trailer back in the field so it's so much prepped. I do have more barley to bring to the baker at some point as well. I'll probably make sure before we head on to bed in the evening hours that all of our factories are good to go. All of our factories on the other side of the fence line are good to go. It'll just be the bakery and the sugar factory. Now the sugar factory is definitely worth it when we just take a sugar beet and 1 liter is 1 liter. Probably going to have to get everything here. Yep, we'll start that engine up. Let's see, we'll bring you over to the other field. So I made 3... Looks like 4 bales in this field. It's at 80,000 liters of straw. Now I could just sell the straw up here, but we have a contract with the bales at the barn to sell all there. The only thing that we can really sell, for the most part, at the biofactory are the wood chips. But as time goes on, I may just make it easier and just sell the bales up there. But yeah, the auto-loading trailer can come up. We'll grab all these bales, bring them on down to the barn. We get what we get for them. I don't need that many straw bales. I got plenty at the BGA. So I got to figure out what I want to plant up here. For some reason, I'm thinking it's going to be an oilseed crop. Actually, let's go in here, and I can probably make that decision now. What do I not have much of right now, just in case? Let's see, sunflowers. So soybean is what we got planted below. I guess it doesn't really matter. But since we did soybean below, we'll probably do sunflower. I'm thinking sunflower for some reason. Sunflower seems good. I think we got plenty of canola. So why not some sunflower? No cars coming, so I should be able to sneak in through here. Turn on the harvester. Of course, the T8 can only go as fast as the baler lets it because the baler is on. Just want to make sure he's caught up. There we go. Some more oats, more straw. What time is it in the afternoon? Oh, okay, so it's 4:30. So I got three in-game hours before it starts to get dark. So I really want to get this field done and then head on up to the tree farm with the tree harvester. What I might do is not even cut up the logs. I may just cut the tree down with the tree harvester and drag it over to the wood chipper, and it should take the whole tree. I don't know if you get more leaders with the limbs on it. So like a tree harvester, of course, when you cut the logs up to length, you'll strip the limbs off it and you get just the main trunk. So if I just cut the tree down and bring it over with the limbs on it, does it actually count the limbs as mass and see it and it adds more leaders? I don't know, but it sounds good. So we'll probably just do it that way because my Volvo truck is too busy to come up here and get the auto-loading trailer and move it on over. So after we finish harvesting this field, we got 2 more oat fields to go, one in the northeast and one in the northwest. We'll get to those eventually. But we do have plenty of oats now for our horses. Not quite wide enough to get the whole strip there, but we are just about done harvesting oats for today. I need to head down to the sugar beet field because, well, yeah, the sugar beet harvester is just about full. The trailer is still full. I went down, emptied it, the harvester itself, and the trailer is just sitting there with sugar beet in it. It hasn't gone anywhere yet, so I need to take care of that. I'm also hoping that I kind of wish I had a lot of oats up here, but then now I don't, because I need to empty this trailer up because I want to be able to sell wood chips later on, and I need this trailer. So if the silo up here is full of oats, then I'm gonna have to grab the trailer down below and come up and empty it out so I can use the trailer later on. The harvester, we are done with it for today, so I can turn that one off. You can take the rest of the afternoon off. I will empty... No, I gotta turn it off first. Pick it up. Now we'll empty out the baler. Turn the T6 off. Hop into our Axion. And head to the silo to unload, and then we'll go down, take care of the sugar beet harvester so I can keep going. The Quad Tech is done cultivating the cotton fields. So that's ready to be, I'm ready to say ready to be slurried, but I should make sure that it doesn't need lime. I'm noticing when I'm getting out of the fields up here that these fields up here do not need lime. So if I go to here, no, it does not need lime at all. So yeah, that can be ready to be slurried. I think my Fendt tractor is over here, but we'll do that later on. Yeah, so we're all done here. I took all the oats, which is good. So I need to hop into my Volvo truck. I'm going to bring this to the silo. I've been kind of lucky with the harvester. It seems to be it's on the good side. It's on the good side. So I'm going to go empty this in the silo, come back, empty out the sugar beet harvester again, bring that to the silo. And then hopefully when I see you next time, I'll have the Class Axie in the trailer up at the tree farm. And we can hop up into the tree harvester. Yeah, I got less than 2 hours of daylight left. So I need to get some trees into that wood chipper so I can run through the night. And also, just before before dusk, I want to make sure that if we have enough sugar pallets, and the price is still good up at the Timberline Flour Mill, I think is where we went. We may go up and sell that just to get us over $1 million in the bank account for the day. And the more we can pay off, the better. Finally made it up here with everything I need to do. Been taking care of the sugar beet harvester. I think I made 3 trips to the silo emptying out the sugar beet harvester. I had the original trailer, then of course the trailer was already full. The combine was already full, so I had to unload it again. Oh good, that log just disappeared. That's great. And then while I was there, I'm like, boy, the bakery seems awfully slow. And then I realized the bakery was out of barley, so I went over and got the rest of the barley, which was like 47,000 liters or so. That tree's not big enough. Not too big, sorry. Yeah, so I went over and got the rest of the barley. So the bakery's up and running. Then the time I got back, the sugar beet harvester was just about ready. A whole bunch of things going on. But yeah, this thing right here, our wood chipper, was empty. No surprise there, though. I just, didn't have time today to really get up here and cut some trees down. Yeah, originally I thought when we were up here, I'm like, boy, that thing's going to run for a while. I got plenty of time to do other things, and it kind of zipped right through these trees. So we do have about 240,000 wood chips at the moment to sell. And right now the bioheating plant over at the dairy is $171 for wood chips. So without the Volvo truck available to us to use the auto loader, I'm not going to even bother trimming up these trees. We're just cutting down the trees and dragging them over. So that kind of works. So yeah, we're going to take, let's see, that's going to be like, 5, maybe 6 trips of wood chips to the bioheating plant. So I wouldn't guess, I don't know, $7,000 per load. That can get us up to $1 million. Plus the sugar is still going for $1,000 up here at the Timberline Flour Mill. And I got about maybe 10 pallets or so. So that's another $40,000. Oh yeah. And of course the bakery is not, since it ran out, it doesn't have any pallets there. Oh, I'm going to say probably like half dozen to 10. So about 6 to 10 pallets. So maybe not enough to... But then again, that only has to go to the bakery. So if I'm looking for every penny I can get, then I might be doing it. So maybe working a little bit later than originally thought. So yeah, usually 7:30 at night is when the sun really starts to go down, which is pretty soon. I'm waiting for the sugar beet harvester to get done. So he may have another truckload and a half for us somewhere in there. And I'm just looking up here at the trees, how many trees we got left. Not enough yet to make me want to buy the planter and come up here and plant trees just yet. But we're getting close to that point. So it's hard to see the forecast in the base game in Farming Simulator, so can't really say when I could come up here and just go ahead and plant trees. But a rainy day would be good. I was just going by... when I went over to get the barley at the lower plateau on the east side, the soybeans that we sowed, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago I put those down, but those could be ready next in-game day, which would be, well, in the morning at some point, or in mid-afternoon, or somewhere around there. How many? 114,000 liters. That's pretty good. I just want to make sure I get enough so I can run through the night. I mean, am I going to get a chance to come back up here again tomorrow and cut down more trees and make sure the wood chipper's going? Probably not. I'm going to have my hands full, but as long as I know if I cut down like a half dozen trees and get them in there, that could make it run for about 12 hours, and it's something I got to try to keep on top of. But since I got it up and running now, it's actually, I mean, it's running. It wasn't doing anything before. Let's drop this off here. Turn that off. And face it the wrong way. So it's like 15,000 liters per tree, it seems like. Let's grab some wood chips out of here. Let's see what I get for a trailer load. And of course, this is as I do this, the root crop harvester is saying I'm 80% full, which it always seems to be. Let's go sell some of these wood chips. Bioheating plant's is going to have tons of wood chips to process. So yeah, we need another 40 grand to get up to $1 million. If I can get another 140 grand, that means I can pay off almost $1 million of that loan. That's a huge chunk. Alright, one time I tried to drive down through these trees and didn't work out well for me. Do I want to do it again? We can try. I mean, it's not much of a shortcut, but we just need to go right here. So what am I going to get for a trailer load? And I got about a few more of these to go. $7,000 to $8,000 would be good. And our harvester is full. Well, it said $7,000 to $8,000 is good, and we got $77.26. But the first thing I'm going to do before I go, I will let this fill up, but I need to go down and take that root crop harvester because I want that harvester to finish so I can get the Volvo truck and the flatbed. So I can probably deliver some sugar and maybe some bread. I think I just need to sell everything while the price is good. Since we are going to be paying off some of this loan here, I want to get as much paid off as I can. Every little penny is going to count. The sugar beet harvest is over. There is some crop still left into the harvester, but it can sit there until I get to it because I don't need it right now. The truck is ready to go down there with a flatbed, and we're just going to be selling the sugar. The price of the bread is dropping. It's okay, but it's not like it was. So, but this is the last full load of wood chips that we got, and this should push us over $1 million. Right about here-ish. There we go. $1 million for a little while. Cause we got that loan. Let me park this just right here for now. I'll have a lot of moving around to do in the morning, that's for sure. But if I do look at I was looking at the price of the wine, and I mean, $8.14 at the bakery. I don't know if that's really a good price or not because I haven't been paying too much attention. Sugar still $105. So let's grab our truck. Turn some lights on. We'll even turn the beacons on because with my driving style, we need it. So I don't know how many pallets I actually got here right now, but it's quite a few. So if I got at least 10 pallets, that's 40 grand. Alright, so I got more than 10 pallets. We're up to 14, 15, 16, 17 pallets. 17 pallets. I just topped off the sugar factory as well. So, yeah, I was just trying to think quickly how much I'm going to get for this. Probably like 65 grand, which is pretty darn good. Which means I can almost pay off $1 million of a loan at midnight. Well, we can pay it out before midnight. That's what I want to do, so loan interest is not as high. But anyways, I need to get up there and sell this right away. Then log onto my phone. We'll pay off the loan. Sleep through the night. Wake up in the morning and see how everything looks. Alright, so there goes all the rest of the sugar. 67.8. I like that a lot. So I mean, 900,000. I could probably pay off the loan. That leaves me with 169. I don't need that much. How about we paid $950,000 of the loan off? I mean, it's almost $1 million, right? So, I mean, hey, that's still pretty darn good. Yeah, I was thinking while I'm up here with the flatbed, I may leave this up here for the night because I can go ahead and pick up the straw bales that we have in the fields and we can sell those. I thought about selling those tonight, but I'm not going to get that much in straw bales. I know I said every penny counts, but it comes to a point of when do you stop? When do you stop? And I think it's time for us to stop. And this is where I will meet you back down at the house in just a little while, but we'll take a look at the money page right here. So when we come back, I need to have roughly like $100,000 in the bank account. 110 is going to be good. So our loan is at 38.538, so it's going to be pretty close to 37.538, somewhere around there. But yeah, let me log into my phone. You can't see my passwords and all that, so I'll see you in a moment. Back relaxing at the pool. Bank account's down to just under 120,000. And if we come in here, we'll see that our loan is now just $37.585 million. Yeah, so last night we paid $108,252 in loan interest. So let's go see what we pay today. Let's see, it's 8 o'clock. I think if we sleep 10 hours, that should be good. Rise and shine early. And our loan interest is down to $1,005,575. So not quite below $1,005, but we're getting close. Getting close. As the day starts, what do our fields look like? Anything that I need to know about here? These are growing here. And obviously we got 2 up here to harvest and nothing over here. So, yeah, probably I'm going to try to get these fields turned around quickly because this is all of our money maker. Just curious because the only thing I kind of got going is, well, this is looking good. Okay, so if the spinner can get up to at least $800 on the wool today, that'd be good. Oh, if the milk price gets up above 8 as well, so we're looking for both these to get up around $800. The milk more closer to 9 would be a really high price. That's fine. What is silage going for at the barn? Not so good. I don't know if that price is low or high. Did it just finish peaking or is it getting ready to drop? And the alcohol, the wine, that looks like that dropped. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the price is. Everything else I don't have much on anyway, so I'm not too concerned. But I think today I kind of need to focus on getting the western lower plateau back and going. So going to get some workers over there. The John Deere will plow. The Fendt tractor will be over there spraying some slurry down in the fields. Then they got to cultivate the sugar beet field and slurry that. And eventually get to the grass field. We got the 2 oat fields as well to take care of. But probably before I do that, I'm going to have to get the Volvo truck up there with a trailer and unload some of the oats out of that silo. Because that silo is just about at capacity. But that's all next episode. We can go over that next time. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up for today. Actually, wait, before I forget. Do I actually have horses ready today? Not those. Yes, we do. So yeah, these are the horses right here. 8 of them, right? So there's 8 in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count. It's amazing. $400,000 right there. So yeah, we'll have a little bit more of the loan to pay off at the end of this in-game day. But like I said, that's for next episode. This episode's been good as well. So as the last one, we'll just keep paying off the loan as we go along. We're getting closer to having that loan below $100,000 at night. Be fantastic, especially when this horse pen's ready to be sold. But again, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.